up, y'all? I'm Kente Scott. This is my sister.
Shonda Scott.
And we are What Sibling Rivalry, the podcast. Back up here in Denver, Colorado, in the Rocky Mountains. What they say, 8,200?
5,000.
A lot of high. A lot of 5,000. Sea level. Yeah, we're like a mile above sea level. And walking is a work of art. Like, I don't have asthma.
Breathing.
Shonda does. And I took a hit of her inhaler. It's serious up here. Yes, let me get that. Thank you. Yeah, so we here, Shonda, up here in Denver, Colorado. It's our father's birthday weekend, Art Scott.
Celebrating 81 years
Celebrating
on the planet.
81 years young on the planet. So we decided to do another road trip. Went to Miami. Now we're in Denver, Colorado, out here in the Rocky Mountains.
In our family's cabin that's been in our family since 1926.
Yes, our great-grandfather.
Yep, great-grandfather, son of a slave and a slave owner.
Built this. He was the first developer in Denver, Colorado.
Well, I don't know the first. I'm African-American.
First African-American developer.
He's the first entrepreneur out of our family.
Yes.
Mic check.
Check.
Check. 1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2.
So back on, he's the first African American developer in Denver. If he's not, we claiming it.
Now he probably could have been the first African American.
Ain't no problem.
We
claiming it. It's happening.
And a lot of his stuff is still standing.
Yeah, stuff is still there. He built houses for the family. He built this cabin. He built 3 cabins up here.
Yeah, that was in the resort area, segregated area in the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
The Winks Lodge, he was one of the builders on that. He built 3 other properties, and this one that he kept in the family.
Yeah, because you said that, well, just like most states that were at that time, African American entertainers couldn't stay in the city, so they would stay
up at Winks Lodge in the hotel at the Winks Lodge was like the resort with the Lena Horne, Ella Fitzgerald, whoever was performing in Denver and in the city stayed in the Rocky Mountain Lodge.
Right.
Black African American.
I don't know what happened outside, but sounded a little dangerous.
That thunder and lightning. That was storming when we were in Miami.
Yeah, they said it's supposed to be thunderstorms coming around here.
Oh, come on.
That's why I shout out to, I'm not gonna shout them out. It's not Northwest, but that other airline that almost made me miss the whole weekend.
Because of the weather?
Yeah, they said it was supposed to be thunderstorms out here, and I got out here and it was perfectly blue skies.
Oh, yeah, I didn't have a problem coming from Oakland. That's that LA stuff.
It's the same California. You know, I was trying to act like it's
clearly
different.
Not. Although I love LA.
Yeah, getting you down to LA, you know, act like that.
Okay, so we got 5-6 generations that come to the lodge.
All the time. Tell us
my son
your favorite.
And my dad.
Yeah.
Rode up here on the train.
Yeah, Austin brought back the tradition of riding the train.
No, it wasn't a tradition.
No,
we did
tradition.
One trip.
Yeah, their tradition.
Austin and Daddy have been doing it since Austin was 17 months, and he's 22 years old now.
Yeah.
We did one trip.
Yeah, it was too late.
We were done.
Like, you can't go from the cozy car van to the train.
You can't go from cozy car van airlines, deuce and a quarter,
walking
to 4 days, however long it takes on a train. It says like 22 hours, days. But it seemed like it was forever. Stopping every 5 minutes. Yeah. But Austin and Daddy love it, so that's their bonding thing.
They hang out. And this is like when we took the train. The way going up, we took a sleeper car.
Right.
So that was fine.
We had our car. They had their car. We were kicking it. We had our car. We're like, we got a suite on the train. And then
on the way back,
Daddy tried to get economical on the way back and be like, we got regular seats on the way back. Oh, don't drop that bomb on us. Yeah. And that was another different story. 22 hours.
Oh my God! In a train, and they like Greyhound seats back then. They weren't comfortable.
It wasn't the seats. It was all the chaos. You didn't get to lay out. You didn't get to sleep.
You sleeping and somebody's looking at you because they right next to people. It was
That was a wrap for us after that.
Yeah,
we never pulled that with Austin, so that's why they can still always travel. So Austin, he learned from us. Oh, they're not gonna roll without the sleeper car.
Yeah.
So
and Daddy, he's a proponent of the train. Like he'd take the train from Oakland to LA, and be excited. And I did it one time, and that train takes forever.
Right. 12 hours.
12 hours on the train, and you are stuck.
That's funny.
You don't get to get out.
Austin have a whole plan. They look at the menu. They go eat on the track. This year they sang happy birthday to him on the train.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's just loving the train ride. And you're just looking at nothing for hours. So next, when you do the coast of California, at some point you see the water.
It's a
pretty ride. You're like, that all makes the trip worth it.
Oh, no. Because it's only at the beginning and the end.
Yeah, but I mean, for me, it made it worth it. At least I see water. On the trip to Denver, you just see land and hills and mountains and valleys.
The trip to Oakland from L.A., it's like 5 hours. We're in Central California going 10 miles an hour, and it looks like Nebraska. Like I was like, wait, where are we? And they're like, oh, we're gonna be stopped here for 10 minutes in the middle of nowhere, just looking outside. I was like, Pops, what do? You should just go up there and talk to people. No, I don't want.
Well, thank God for Austin, because Daddy and Austin, they have the ball. They have the train trip from. They should have had the cameras on the train traveling with them because they had a good time.
Right.
I wish we were there just rolling. Next time we have to go with them just to roll the adventure because it's a travel adventure, and then the grandpa-grandson dynamics.
By then we'll have an intern to do that. We'll
Right.
meet them in Denver. I'm still
Just
flying.
Keep rolling.
Yeah,
Keep
that's
rolling.
your job.
No,
So
no.
what? Tell us what is your? We'll start with the Denver trips. What was your favorite or fondest Denver trip memory?
I don't know. We came to Denver every single year.
Yeah.
For our family trips because Daddy, out of all the 6 siblings, is the only one that moved outside of Denver.
Yeah.
Because he moved to Oakland with Mommy because she was a Navy officer and she was serving in at Oakland.
Yeah.
So we always had to come back to Denver
see his
over
family,
this summer.
yeah.
So all the time we were growing up, Denver was like, okay, we're going to Denver. Now we're leaving Oakland. 50% African American. We go to Denver like 1%. And I promise you, I tell everybody, if you're black in Denver, we're family.
Exactly.
Everybody black in Denver was our family.
Right.
From the cousins, the aunties, the uncles, everybody black in Denver was our family. So I started liking Denver when I started getting when I was about a teenager in high school, and I could hang out with my older cousins who were in college, and I would hang out with them. Well, they might have been high school. And I was not in high school yet.
Right.
So I'd hang out with them. So that was fun. Because
Right.
then I'd hang out with my big cousins. I'd go spend the night at their house. We go to picnics and events.
And our cousins out here were mostly girl cousins outside of Jerry
I didn't think about that. Right, that's true. So mostly on my mom's side, they were mostly boys. So I got the sports and adventure that side. But on the Denver side, we had Vicky and Cindy and Kim and all them that I just were my buddies. And they would have so much fun that I got to do stuff that I normally wouldn't do in Oakland because I would have been the older cousin there.
Right.
They were taking me on these adventures, so I had fun trips too.
So you became my role of you can go as long as you don't tell nobody what happened.
I was always Schultz, so Schultz is the one that was like, I know nothing. I see nothing on the Hogan Hero. I never tell. Everybody knows now. You tell me a secret, it ain't. If you tell it to me and you don't tell anybody else, it's
going to the grave with you.
Right.
I heard that.
I'm about that.
That's cool.
So yeah, I never was. I'm not telling because I'm like, we having fun. Why am I going to do it?
Why don't mess this up?
I'm not going to mess it up.
Well, a couple of my memories. One memory, I don't remember if it was when I had to come back with Pops to go to our cousin's funeral. I was like 4 or 5.
Why would that be a fond memory?
Because it's not a fond memory. It's a memory.
Okay.
Now, I'm not talking about the funeral. I'm talking about our Pops when we talked about him being economical.
Oh.
We flew into the Denver airport.
Pseudo-economical. He'd be grand in 1 minute, and all of a sudden he want to go scratch.
Yeah.
Now it'll be frugal.
Yeah.
Like, really?
That's what it was. One of those. We flew into Denver airport, and we took the bus. And this is summertime, so it was like 95 degrees. We took the bus, and he said, "Oh yeah." And the bus, I don't remember.
Wait, you took the bus where?
From the airport to Aunt Nan's house.
Oh, you mean when you landed?
Yeah, we landed.
Okay.
We took the bus from the airport. And Aunt Nan's house was not near the bus stop, but he was like, we could walk.
With bags?
With bags. Maybe a mile and a half, and my eyebrows were sweating. I was so mad. This is ridiculous. Well, we're almost there. We're good. I was like, oh, this would be child torture, right? It would be, CPS would have been called. If somebody would have seen us walk. No, I was sweating.
Spoiled.
No, I was not spoiled. No,
you
didn't walk that far that I walked with them bags.
CPS being called.
CPS would have been called. You wasn't there.
They would have been like,
you wasn't there. Your eyebrows weren't sweating.
They would have been like, really?
Yeah.
This is not a call.
I would have called.
Limo.
That's all right.
Have the limo drop me off
Look
in the
here,
house.
if I'd have had a cell phone, the police would have took me to Aunt Nan's house. I wouldn't have been sweating.
The police would have took you. I don't know if it was in Nan's house.
I wouldn't have been sweating.
They're like, really, dude? You calling this? We gonna take you for a little ride.
White folks is calling them for less than that. They don't get no
you're
ride.
Not white.
So,
no, I'm just saying.
But like the black man, let me get a ride to the Aunt Nan's house. That one, and then there was another time. You remember when we stayed a couple extra days at Aunt Nan's house over Christmas when moms and pops left us, and we stayed a couple days. And Aunt Nan, Daddy said they got to go to bed by 7:30, and he was playing, and we were.
That's hilarious.
We were just
talking. This altitude, I probably was ready to go to sleep, so I don't remember.
You wasn't. You was in there talking to me. You got a short-term memory loss.
Now I might remember that.
And
that might have been torture.
Do you remember that she made her spaghetti with sugar?
No, I don't
oh my
that.
God! See, Austin remembered.
But Austin liked that.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I wasn't a fan because I was used to Mama's spaghetti, and I was like, what? Why does it taste? I put sugar in my spaghetti. I don't want to be here no more.
That.
See, you remember, my taste buds were terrorized. I was like, this is not how spaghetti is supposed to taste.
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah.
Now I do remember like a Christmas in Denver because we got to see snow.
Yes.
And that was kind of cool to see snow for Christmas. But now we go to Tahoe to see snow. But I mean, that was kind of
to see it on
cool
Christmas
trip,
Day
right?
and all that. Yeah.
And I think, Daddy and Mommy were kind of slick with the Christmas trips when we go out of town for Christmas. That'd be a good way for us not to get a whole lot of Christmas presents too. Which is
I
kind
didn't
of
think
smooth.
about that.
I got to on that too.
Wow.
Because you're taking the trip.
Yeah.
So it's fun. And you're like, you guys get to take 2 gifts, if any. Yeah.
I didn't even think about
and
that.
I remember seeing that. See, I always have these point of references with my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So one of my cousins had a phone.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a genie phone.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, that's what I want
you
for my
did say
birthday.
you want that.
And I would always cut this deal. That's all I want for my birthday.
Uh-huh.
So if I wanted something like the calculator or something, I'm like, I would always get a gift that I'm like, that's all I want. So I cut that deal. So I could get that gift and that's all I would get.
Yeah.
But it was like, that was when the big deal when you had your own phone line. So they gave me my own phone line in the house.
Uh-huh.
And then they got this genie phone.
Okay.
That we got when I was here.
You
saw my cousin that had it, right. So I wanted a certain cover.
I didn't think, see.
So you had your own phone room with the whole number. And I saw a phone here at the cabin. I thought it was a real phone. I lifted it up. It's just one of those phones that you no longer see anymore that people used to have in their house.
That's funny. See, you remember the gifts for Christmas. I remember the sugar and the spaghetti.
See, gifts are my love language, I found out.
Food is my love language,
So I like to
clearly.
give gifts and I like to get gifts. And that's my love language. So now that I know that, I really realize why my point of reference is.
Yeah, okay. But clearly, is food a love language? I'm going to say that it is. So food is my love language. Don't put spaghetti.
It may not be a love language, but it might be something like, that could be a gift to cook somebody.
Yeah,
cooking is a gift to someone. You can take your time.
That's my love language. Don't put sugar in the spaghetti.
So clearly, like they said, a man's way to a man's heart for you.
His stomach. Yeah. Don't play with it. Okay, so, and we're up at the cabin now. We're hanging out up here at Lincoln Hills Lodge. What is one of your favorite Lincoln Hills memories? Lodge, cabin memories.
So my personal memory is being here and having to go to the bathroom at night. In that only way, at the time, there was no running water and there was no bathroom inside. They kept the historic outhouse. And the historic outhouse is still here for those troopers that still want to be about that.
Oh, you still works? Have you still going there?
Outhouse don't
No, because you have to have the septic tank
No,
thing.
it don't have no tank. The outhouse in the cabin is a hole with a little square box where the bathroom go down there. No tank, no water, no nothing, no cleaning. It's
I ain't
just
been in there since they
the
had running
poop
water.
scoop and the bathroom pot, like the for real outhouse, like 1926 outhouse.
Yeah, I remember they was
so
like...
the 1926 outhouse is still here, and that's what we had to use back then.
Like,
and all I remember is I must have been staying... Like, I'm not going to the bathroom until we get down. Because I was like, I had to go to the outhouse one time because they had to have a flashlight. Yeah, I couldn't hold it. So, and I remember that outhouse memory. But then the other part I remember is just climbing. So last time we came, Daddy wanted to be the oldest person to ever climb to the top of the mountain peak. Right. So I climbed up there with him and our, 3 or 4 generations of cousins. And that was fun. Right. To do that. Yeah. And so that always used to be the fun thing because we'd always climb the mountains and there'd be a pecking order and everybody go up and come down and all the big cousins and little cousins. Yeah. So that was his.
Yeah, and I remember that was heck of fun. That last time was the last time. I got to feel
I'm good for a while. He can be the oldest.
Yeah,
he can keep it.
Because they were like, Kenta, you got to come back when you're 8 up. Like, nah, he can have that.
That's your rate.
Some records you go in and let him have.
Yeah, he can have that.
I ain't trying to be the hot dog eating champion. Right. And I ain't trying to be the Lincoln Hills top of the hill champion.
Because some things I'll just keep as a memory. That was fun. I'll remember it forever.
Exactly. We got pictures.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I do have pictures.
I remember about the cabin at night just being so dark. Like, growing up in Oakland, we had street lights.
Right.
Be here, and
I'd be like,
yeah, I'd be like, it is pitch dark, but you can see all the stars. But I was like, when is the light coming back? Right. And it would just be so dark. You couldn't do nothing but go to sleep.
But, and this is where we found Uncle Johnny's stash of hustler humor. Yeah. And remember, that's when we made the trip fun. Because we were like, hey, come here. We were reading the comments. We're like,
it was in this room right here. Yes. Reading the hustler he had hustler humor. He had Players magazines. And we would always read the comics in there because they would be hilarious. Yeah. Didn't know what we were talking about. Yeah. Didn't know what they were talking about, but it would be just funny. Yeah. Look at that. Well, you would just read the comics. I also
you were peeking too?
Yeah.